So anyway, I did a big deep dive into Benjamin Doyle today, and I found a few things that I just want to breadcrumb trail for people to go and have a look at, because honestly, we're all chasing our tails here. So in 2023, he wrote a thesis for his master's at Waikato University, and that was called Mana Takatapui, Self-Determination for Queer Rangatahi Maori.
Okay.
And you can download it for free. Now, due to copyright, we're going to play it really safe here, and we're not going to show it up on screen. And we'll put the links in so people can go and have a look, and you can download it and read it for yourself. Now, I'm just going to kind of summarize what I have read in it so far, and it's, to me, highly concerning. And I would really like to do a call out for Maori people to download this and read it and decide whether this is representative of you, because what he's doing, and he's not the only one. This is the whole thing. Like, everyone's got the gun out for this guy. He's one of many, many. He's one of a whole industry here that is pushing, it pushes the rainbow minority together with the Maori population. And they're saying that this group of people are being so marginalised because of colonialism and white patriarchy. Sounding familiar? Like, is that?
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to stir up some division.
It is, yeah. And so people need to see what's really going on here, because the rainbow stuff has always been tied into, and I love the Māori people. It's not the Māori people, it's the corporatisation of the Māori people and the politicisation of them, okay? And it is happening around the world. I talk to people in this space all around the world, and it's happening with their corporatised, corrupted Indigenous people, and it's tied into the rainbow community, and this is a global play.
So is this the one that you mentioned earlier to me off screen, that he has made a statement that Maori are largely non-binary or more fluid than you'd ever imagine?
Yep. So this document, his thesis, is stating that up until colonialisation, Māori were mostly non-binary.
Really?
So this is why I would like Māori people to have a look at this if it stays up online, and others like it, because it's not the only. I'm not trying to put him in the firing line in particular. This is much bigger than this guy.
If that's true, and Māori didn't have a clear sense of male and female, it's news to me. I mean,
well, it's probably news to much of them as well. Otherwise, they might not have had a race, to be fair.
But I guess if you lump the two together, the Māori race and non-binary sort of issues, then you can really drum up a kind of a race war, because you can say you're saying bad things about non-binary, and we know that they're all Maori, despite what they might say. And so then you've got a division you can kick off and spark off, right?
I call it colour wars.
Oh,
I mean, it's traditional colour wars that's been used as a political strategy for years, but now they've thrown in the multicolour of the rainbow into it as well. So it's a double go at colour wars, and people need to realise that this is not just kindness at play, because it's actually white shaming, anti-colonial, and I don't consider myself a colonialist. I mean, I was born here. And what's interesting when you look at his thesis, and sorry, my ear thing, and people know this too, is that the Māori that are really politicised out there are not full-blown Māori. They have other genealogy in their blood as well. And are they embarrassed about that? Are they ashamed of it? Or is it just that this one gets them the most noise? Because at the beginning of his thesis, he talks about his own whakapapa, and he's Irish, Scottish, English. And then he says he's got a nana that's Māori, but he doesn't explain that whakapapa back.
Oh, well.
So he's mostly not
just like
Māori.
Me, actually. So it's
exactly.
kind of funny.
Yeah, he's like most of us, right?
Yeah.
But why is he now? He's the Green MP's spokesperson for Māori and Rainbow Affairs, and he's done this thesis. So this is important, because my understanding of the research that I've been doing is that this has been a political long march through the institutions, and the way that they did it was through the universities. So now they have people in the universities, and they have funding in the universities for this kind of research to be carried out, in order for them to then prove their point that they're a marginalised group and colonialism was the worst thing that happened to them. Right. Remembering that he's only got a little bit of Maori blood in him.
Right.
I'm only talking the common sense of what the people that are not gagged are saying.
Right.
Right? I'm not putting anything out here that's particularly a shock to most of the population that are thinking. It's just that because you don't hear it in the media, they put this blanket over it And when you put a blanket over truth and free speech, whatever voice that they say, even if it's a minority, sounds to those who are still tuning in like they're representing the majority of the people.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah, well, and from what he said, the majority of Māori are some kind of trans situation there.
Yeah, and in his thesis, he also talks about things like...
It'd be interesting to see what Māori actually say about that.
I would really like to know what Māori and Māori scholars and kaimātua in the Māori community, who I really respect, would like to say about this.
Yeah.
I think they should get online and have a look, and I think that they should provide their own response.
Of Māori legend, myth and history is a real strong sense of the importance of male and female.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard anything else. I'm not saying I've got it right. I just hadn't heard anything. It's new to me.
No, well, right at the front of his thesis, he talks about the Māori legend of the way that the earth was created, being Ranginui and Papatūānuku, being the male and the woman, being the earth and the sky, and it's separated. But he's woven into there, along with he's cited.
I do remember that one.
Yeah, I mean, we all remember that from school,
yeah.
and it comes through stronger the more you've got kids because they get that legend put through.
Right.
And that's fine, and that's always been a lovely story. But it was always binary. It was always the man and the woman, and then the children was Tane Mahuta was the child, right? So it's breaking apart. So they're basically challenging gender norms, and they're breaking apart what a functioning family is. Like, there's so many layers to this, but what they've done, and if I were Māori, I'd be particularly offended, is that they're using the Māori culture in order to do it.